Because people think that.
I've been to plenty Diddy parties. I left early. I swear to you, I've never seen
the stuff that they claim to be going on.
I never seen it. I never, those aren't the type of parties that I go to. I don't frequent those type of parties. And even if I go, like I said, I've never seen any of this. I'm like, when I hear about it, when did that happen?
Yes.
At what time did this go down? Because I was there till 3:30. You mean 3:32? So they waited for me to leave? Like, all right, good. That Wayans nigga's gone. He talked too much.
Yo, simply put, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yoda, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. Today, I want to talk about, I know Diddy been in the news, but I'm going to kind of give him a little bit of pass on this one. You know, he been in the news, and they've been talking about the freak-offs. I'm just finding out about the freak-off. Now, one thing that I did know, that I do know, I always knew that he had parties and a lot of stuff, and a lot of celebrities go to his parties, and it's being insinuated that there was, you know, specific times in the parties that things would happen. Let's say it like that. At a certain time in the party, things would happen, and if you didn't want to be a part of that, a lot of the celebrities would say, you know, and I've seen them say, you know, they would go home. I've seen a lot of celebrities talk about his parties. I've seen them say that his parties are usually very lavish. You dress up to the parties. There's a lot of good food at the parties. There's a good scene. There's a good ratio of women to men. There's good ambiance and everything. Like, people always talk about the Diddy party. We always heard about the Diddy party. We always heard about how great they were, great music and all of that. And then you kind of heard about the other stuff that went on, and that was kind of a low-key thing, and people kind of knew that other things happened. You know, certain times, you know, if you really not down for that, you didn't go there. You just didn't go there. And it was always a thing insinuated. I didn't know it was called a freak-off. That's what I did not know. I didn't know it was called the freak-off. Now, the reason why I give Diddy a little bit of a pass, because if it's called a freak-off, if he said this is the freak-off, like this is the freak-off. If he said this is freak-off time, or you don't want to go to the freak-off, you can't be mad. Because if he called it the freak-off, you can't be invited to the freak-off and then go there and then be upset that some freaky stuff going on. Like, you can't be upset because he called it the freak-off. If somebody called me and, you know, you want to hang out this weekend, you want to go somewhere and do something this weekend, and I say, yeah, you know what we're gonna do, and they said we going to the freak-off, and I think to myself and I say, okay. And I go there and some freaky stuff is happening. And I'm seeing people do freaky things and people coming up to me trying to do freaky things to me. I can't be shocked because the person said we going to the freak-off. Now the thing is, you know, Diddy, he been accused of bringing women in. He bringing prostitutes all in. He bringing all these people in and having baby oils and stuff. They've been talking about the baby oils. Thousands of bottles of baby oils and lubes and all kinds of stuff. He's preparing for the freak-off. If he's telling them we going to a freak-off, and he telling the women, hey, we about to have a freak-off. And I'm pretty sure he the type of guy that would tell you. Like, he very eccentric and he very loud and he very, you know, he got money and all that. And he telling people, hey, we about to have a freak-off. We having a freak-off this week, and they said that the freak-off lasts a couple days. Like, how the freak-off lasts a couple days, at a time. Freaking, like you freaking for days. And also another thing, if you done been to one freak-off, now have you been to a freak-off before? Now, I'm sure some of these women have been to more than one freak-off. I'm sure some of these men have been to more than one freak-off. these entertainers and all that, and I'm still trying to see who done been to the freak. And he filming them too. You being filmed, you going to the freak, and you done been there more than once. Oh, he get a little bit of a pass for me. Like, he gets a pass because he called it a freak off. Now, if he would just say, okay, come to my party, and then you get to the party, and then it's crazy. I heard people say he got nice parties. He had real nice parties, and people dress up and all this, and it looks good, and music is playing. There's good music going, and it's good food, and champagne, and all kinds of good things, good scenery. People dress up, certain dress code you got to have. I've heard about that, but I never knew about the freak off. I never knew it was called the freak off. The part of the party called the freak off, or he just had he might have just had an extra party called the freak off. He had some good events, and then the next day he might have the freak off, or he it's a certain time. Hey, at 2:47, we about to have a freak off. We about to have a freak off at 2:47. So if you ain't ready, if you ain't willing to go to the freak off, then you need to go ahead on and get your ride and go ahead on go home. But I mean, I kind of been hard. I'm kind of hard on Diddy. He's one of those guys. But if he called it the freak off, and I'm sure he was loud and he said, hey, and he let it be known to these entertainers and rappers, you need to come to my party. You need to party with me. And he been saying that too. He been saying that for years. Ain't no party like a bad boy. Did he used to say that? He used to say that ain't no party like a bad boy party. Ain't no party like a P. Diddy party.
Oh, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah.
He used to say something to that effect. And all the while, he talking about a freak off. He was talking about the freak off. Man, and the thing about me, I don't know if I would have went to the freak off. I might have been intrigued to go and see, because I'm not really into no craziness, but but depending on what, you got some women there, I don't know. But he called it a freak off, and I give him, and like I said, if he let it be known, and that's what he need to prove. That's what he need to prove in court. He need to prove in court, hey, I told him we about to have a freak off. I'm letting everybody know we all adults. We about to have a freak off. This about to be a time to get freak. This the time to get freaky. Get your freak on. He told him beforehand, and that's all he really got to do in the case. And he just let him know, hey, I told him beforehand we having a freak off. Y'all come on in here and y'all get freaky. I got the baby oil. I got the lube. And they also said they had way for them to replenish their fluids. That's another thing. You already know people about to be dehydrated and everything. He got IVs and everything. He got IVs for him, so you can replenish your fluids, your electrolytes, and everything. This about to be a serious freak out. This is gonna be a freak out. Oh my goodness, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. But some of you celebrities, y'all been to the freak out. Y'all gonna be on video. He videotaping everything, man. I'm telling you, this is crazy, man. This is the craziest thing I ever seen. But anyway, just want to impart a little bit of wisdom on you guys today. Yo, go ahead on and like, share, subscribe to my channel. Leave in the comments in the comment section below. Your comments would be greatly appreciated. And like I always say, love you guys millions, and I'll talk to you later. Freak off.